Well, hello. Long time no see, and I am back. The date is Monday, February 26th. Wow, 2024, Year of the Dragon. Belated Happy New Year, everybody. Yeah, I know we are doing like this a really boring, regular podcast style, but I figure first day, well, this is not the first day back. I've been back for about 10 days. But first official video return, let's just keep it simple. So I want to just take this chance to say hi, welcome back, myself, and take this chance to, just check in with everybody. And I have a whole bunch of goodies that I'm going to be showing you guys during Toy Thursday, this coming Thursday. Well, that is going to be a doozy. If you have been keeping up with my short videos, you know what's coming, right? I'm going to be showing off all the action figures I brought back from California. But today, I want to do a quick little show and tell of the knives I brought back from California. Now, each of these knives I'm going to review on their own, just like those action figures I brought back. So today is just a quick little run through. It's not that many. I didn't come back with a whole load of weapons this time. But first we got this cute little box cutter. This is a, let me show you guys. This is a DIY Self. That's a brand, DIY Self box cutter. It is pretty sturdy, and the blade, once it's in, it kind of locks. So the only way for this to come out is you got to push it down. You got to push the button down and then push it out, and you can adjust it to different lengths. There's, I think, 3 settings: 1, 2, and 3. And as you can see, when it comes all the way out, it's not even that long. It's about, what is that, 1 inch? Yeah, I'll say that's about 1 inch. And it's sharp as heck, okay? This is like really sharp stuff. Slices through cardboard like a champ. And generally speaking, it feels pretty safe in the hand, and every setting you get, it also, the button will lock into place. Won't move again unless you push it down and then pull it or push it, right? I've been using X-Acto knife, like these cheap little X-Acto knife dealies, for my whole life, right? I don't know how many of you have experience with X-Acto knife like these. They are evil. These things are evil, okay? Like the blade, it's too flexy, that they flexes when you're cutting sometimes, and if you're not careful, you cut the heck out of yourself because they're really sharp. With the box cutter, it's just as sharp, but the blade, there's no flex to it. It's really hard, solid blade, and the blade doesn't come out that long, so it's easier for you to keep your other hand out of the way and not have an accident with it. Okay, so this is it's not one of my collection. I got this from my toolbox. Actually, I got 4 of these. I bought 4 of these while I was away on vacation. One to keep in my with my art supply, and the other 3 will be around the house. Next, we got this little neck knife thingy. This one is very special, actually. This one is the first ever gift I gave to Kitten, and now she got me one too, right? This is a Master USA neck knife. Master USA neck knife. And it's tiny. The blade is barely over 1 inch long, but this has a nice small profile and a finger hole, so you can get your finger in there. And it has a interesting pistol style grip, so it acts a little bit like a push dagger in your hand. Very stable, very sturdy, good for piercing, good for that little bit of cutting you might need. And the best part is, it's so small that it feels super comfortable under the shirt, right? Next, I'm going to show you guys another. This one, I just bought this one for kitten for Valentine this year, and I got one for myself too. This is another Master USA knife. This is a Master USA tactical knife. This is also, you can also wear it as a neck knife. It got a really long lanyard on it. But I wouldn't recommend wearing this as a neck knife unless you're just going to have it between your shirt and your jacket. Right under the shirt, this thing is too long. It will keep like jabbing yourself in the rib or jabbing yourself in the stomach whenever you bend over. So this is not comfortable as a neck knife. As a knife, however, this is really, really nice. Okay, this is razor sharp and has a karambit style grip on it. Finger ring, and you can do this reverse commando grip. It has a bit of a finger guard, so your finger hopefully won't slide onto the blade. It is kind of sized for a smaller hand. Like for my hand, doesn't feel as comfortable because it's a little bit too small for my hand. It is really secure in the sheath, and it has an interesting way that you need to activate it. Right? Once it's locked into its sheath, it's really secure. Like it doesn't come out very easy for some people. So the trick for this one, I'm going to talk about this again when we review this completely. The trick for this one is you got to use your thumb to push the sheath down to the side and then pull this out. Okay, so you got to push the sheath down to the side. One more. This one I didn't get in California, but this one just recently came in. I just received it last week from my good friend Richard. So I thought I might as well include this in the show and tell. This is, look at this cute little knife. Got a little rat tail on the bottom of the handle, right? This is a CRKT minimalist Persian. Okay, wicked little knife. Look at that curve. Look at that cutting, that belly on the knife and that point. This is a wicked knife. Like, it's small, but I wouldn't want to get into a fight with anyone holding that. Like, this is just scary looking, a scary feeling. The grip, it's very, very secure. It's got all these finger grooves. Again, it's a little bit small for my hand. Like, I think anyone with bigger hands than mine would find this kind of uncomfortable. But this finger guard is amazing. Like, I love long finger guard like this on a knife. Like, there's no chance of my finger slipping. Now, commando grip, this one is not too comfortable. Like, yeah, there's almost nowhere for my thumb to go. So this is not a commando grip style knife, but it is a nice little stabby, piercing knife. And look, it also make a great neck knife as well. So that's as far as a Sharp implement update. While I was in California this last 2 months, I also completed 4 pieces of artwork. You guys can see in the last few short videos I've been posting about them. Also, if you want to see more artwork or purchase some of my artwork, feel free to check out tigertactile.com. It's always being updated. There's always new artwork added. You can request the artwork to be framed or unframed. I really recommend you do it unframed because it's cheaper on the shipping, and then it really, like, frame it yourself. It's always better because then you can pick what kind of frame you like. But if you wish, the artwork can be framed for you prior to shipping. While I was in California, we had a lot of fun. 2 months of relaxation, playing guitar, spending time with kitten, eating a lot of good food. By the way, if you're ever in the LA area in California, I want to give a shout out to this restaurant called Emerald Garden. Emerald Garden, really awesome, affordable Chinese food. Most of the dishes are in the $13, $14 price range. Some of them get up to $20, but that's the exception. And the food tastes great. My standard for Chinese food is really high, being that I grew up on Chinese food. So my taste bud is pretty sophisticated when it comes to Chinese food. And Emerald Garden, I would say, would rank not among the highest, but definitely up there with better than average. So if you want some good Chinese food, dumpling, soup, Chinese pancake, all that stuff, honey walnut shrimp, their honey walnut shrimp is to die for. Then Emerald Garden in California is a place to go. Also, some of you have seen that I fixed up the titles of the short videos. For a while, I wasn't able to enter the titles for them, so they were all just titled with a date. But I just realized that a couple of days ago that I'm able to adjust the title from the computer. I still can't do it from the phone, but I can do it from the computer, and that's no problem. So at least now that's not going to be a problem anymore. Some of you have noticed that something new happening to this channel is I've been putting up poetries. Yeah, not many of you know that Johnny Tiger is a poet as well, right? I'm going to be showing some of my artwork and poems at an upcoming poetry event at the Vancouver Britannia Library in March. So that got me thinking. I got hundreds of poems that I've written that have nowhere to go. I never published them beyond entering them into contest, and I never got them properly shown or publicized to people. So I went and purchased an AI package, and now I'm going to use AI to help me read these poems, and I'm going to be able to share that with you guys. Why am I using AI? Well, because hiring someone to read it is very expensive, and I honestly hate reading things myself on video. Reason being, for me, I would have to manually braille the whole thing and then be able to read the braille while I'm reading it out loud. Or I would have to take days to memorize the whole piece so I can read it from my memory. Either way, it's just not a very comfortable thing to do. So I much rather someone else read it or just use a very good AI generated voice to do that. So you guys can already see that by the end of today, there will be 3 poems, Fading in the Wind, Ivory Towers, Humble Homes, and Winter Comes to Santa Monica Piers. All 3 poems will be uploaded and ready for you to listen to on the channel. So I hope you guys enjoy, because since we are not having a Music Monday video today, that should suffice. I'll probably talk more about the trip and things that happened as we get back into the swing of things. But for now, that's about it, guys. So I'll be back again tomorrow for our regularly scheduled Tactical Tuesday. It is good to be back. I hope everybody have had a great holiday, Christmas, New Year. It's good to be back with you all.